I'm Murray Carew,
I'm Rachel.
and we're here today to just tell you a little bit about why we're applying to be part of Robert Gonzalez's Life program in Australia, New Zealand, 2015 and 16.
Mm. So for myself, I'm a trained psychologist and I've done a lot of work in various therapies and frameworks over the years. And in all my training, Robert's work, which I've had a bit of contact with in early 2013 on a 9-day intensive training program, really works with the whole self. To me, it had a richness and a depth that felt like it was missing in all the other work, all the other therapies and theories that I've studied and worked with. And because it goes to the core of what it means to be fully yourself and to embrace everything about your life and live compassion, it also fits with everything else that I've learned so far. So it's not incompatible with anything that feels, truthful or helpful. So that's part of the reason why I'm doing it. What about you, Murray?
For me, it's just a continuation of my journey with nonviolent communication and compassionate communication, which, has really been something that's kind of bubbled away in the background of my life. And I guess I'm coming to a place where, I'm really trying to closely examine who I am and what I want to be bringing into the world, what kind of energy, how I want to be relating to others and to myself, and and partly the reason I'm really looking closely at that is because I've got a lot of exciting ideas and a lot of passions and a lot of love to share with the world, but also partly it's just because the world is sometimes a really tough place, and people can be hard on each other, and they can be hard on me, and I can be hard on me as well. So I would like to be able to face all of that, with compassion for myself and for others, and to create a bit of space around the real me, as a bit of a buffer from all of the stuff of life that comes and goes, day by day, minute by minute. I just want to be able to connect, like you said, deeply, fully who I am, and bring that into the world, regardless, of what's going on.
Mm-hmm. And how important is it for you, Murray, to be part of a small community of people who are also doing that?
Oh, absolutely indispensable. My experience at NVC has been about becoming, slowly more and more part of a community of people who are engaged with it. But it's so difficult, just kind of going from workshop to workshop, or occasional practice groups, or
So I think that's what is beautiful about the way the program is set up, is that there's a 1-week intensive training or retreat, actually as it's called, in March next year, and then another one in the October, another one the following March, and another one in the following October. So it, unlike the sort of the weekend workshops and the piecemeal things here and there, there's a real continuity about this program, and the things that happen in between the retreats that help people connect with Robert and help people connect with each other, and then coming back together, for a second and a third and a fourth time as a community, working towards these same things. To me that's really exciting.
I'll just also add, Rachel, you mentioned how this work connects with what you do as a psychologist. And I'm working in education, with younger kids and secondary school kids, and I'm working in community organisations, and I feel like, as well as all the stuff I said about examining who I am and what I want to bring into the world, and coping with the kind of the challenges of life, I also feel like this work will be really, really beneficial to my relationships in those areas that I work in.
Mm. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I think this work, this deeper NVC work, really ripples out into your professional work, your personal relationships, and therefore out into the world over time. So hopefully some people watching this will join us.